I just want to raise it in. The absence of the adjuncts, I'd like to raise the. Thank you. Please remain standing for the invocation. Now invite my Salome to the invocation.
District Governor Blind Alan Alexander, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, International Director Blind Anthony Paradiso, distinguished line leaders and guests, fellow Lions and Leos, good morning. As we take a moment to acknowledge the source of life, let us pray. Gracious Creator, we thank you for the gift of this day. We come together today as members of this diverse and dynamic District 60B. We join our hearts as one, asking for your wisdom and divine guidance in our gathering as we discuss matters pertaining to service to our communities and each other. We have answered the call to serve. Continue to give us the strength to aid the weak and boldness to right the wrong. Thank you for the current administration who has led us through this past year as we focus on igniting the flames of service. We thank you for the incoming administration whom we elect today. Stay close to them as they lead our organization, which stands as a beacon of light for so many in need in our world. Heavenly Father, at the end of this convention, may we be refreshed and re-energized as we return to our clubs and communities and demonstrate your awesome goodness through our selfless service. Amen.
Lions can remain standing. We'll now have the Lions Code of Ethics read by Lion Attitude, Cabral of the Antioch Lions Club.
Good morning, fellow Lions. Lions Code of Ethics. To show the faith in the worthiness of my vocation by industrious application to the end, that I may merit a reputation for quality of service. To seek success and to demand all fair remuneration or profit as my just due, but to accept no profit or success at the price of my own self-respect lost, or because of unfair advantage taken, or because of questionable acts on my part. To remember that in building up my business, it is not necessary to tear down another's, to be loyal to my clients or customers and true to myself. Whenever doubt arises as to the right or ethics of my position or action towards others, to resolve such doubts against myself, to hold friendship as an end and not as a means, to hold that true friendship exists not on account of the service performed by one to another, but that true friendship demands nothing but accepts service in the spirit in which it is given. Always to bear in mind my obligation as a citizen to my nation, my state, and my community, and to give my unswerving loyalty in word, act, and deed. To give them freely of my time, labor, and being. To aid others by giving my sympathy to those in distress, my aid to the weak, and my substance to the needy. To be careful with my criticism and liberal with my praise. To build up and not destroy.
Thank you very much, Lion Attitude. Before we move on to the Yoga of Objects, let's have a moment of silence in the peace of the world as we reflect on our fallen comrades during this past time this year. And we pray for world peace to the number of issues around the world today. I now welcome Theo Michaela Richardson, the Tortola Yoga to the Yoga of Objects.
Good morning. Leo Club objective: to provide the youth of the world with an opportunity for development and contribution. Individually and collectively as responsible members of the local, national, and international communities, to stimulate among its members acceptance of high ethical standards, to provide experiences of service, to provide an opportunity to promote international understanding.
Thank you. Let's be seated. Our fellow Lions Leos, it is indeed a pleasure to see so many faces. As there's an old well-known Jamaican saying, we might be small in numbers, but we are. We are. That's it. Thank you. certainly great to be here in Suriname at 65th convention. Remember last year in Antigua, we had a great time, and this year in Suriname, I believe it's equally as good, and in some cases a lot more colorful than ours. But I've been reminded to tell you of the 4 F's in Suriname: the forestry, the food, the fun, and fellowship. So that's what we're gonna have here today. Please sit back, enjoy, relax as we go through this meeting. I'd like to welcome our international director, Pascal Chair as well, and member that table. And I now ask line Hyacinth to do the formal introduction. And welcome.
Thank you, Lionistic, Mr. Governor. Distinguished Lions, new Lion, leaders, yes. Good morning. It is my honor to warmly welcome you all to the 45th and Sub-District 60B Convention. In the vibrant and historic city of Paramaribo, Suriname. Our team in Suriname, colorful experience, resonating deeply as Paramaribo, rich and diverse in culture and heritage, the warm hospitality and the unique and traditions that provide a perfect setting for our gathering here today. Just as Paramaribo reflects diversity in unity, and so too is our district. While we come from different islands, each with its own heritage and culture, we are united by a common home. So selflessly in our communities. As we near the end of another Lionistic year and prepare to embark on another one, this is a moment to celebrate our achievement, to strengthen our bonds, and recommit ourselves to the values that define us as Lions. This convention is not only a celebration, but it's also an opportunity to connect with fellow Lions, to learn, to be inspired, and to plan for the future. Together we stand as a powerful network of change makers, and proving that no challenge is too great and no need is too small for Lions to address. As we begin into this meeting, allow me the privilege of introducing our esteemed head table and leaders in our audience. At our head table is our district governor, Alan Alexander, PNJ, our cabinet secretary treasurer, Leandra Lewis, NGF, our first vice district governor, and Julie King, progressive and Melvin Jones, our international director, Anthony Cardiso, council chair, Ryan Carlisle, and progressive Melvin Jones. Also in attendance is LCIF area head, and Malcolm Cohen, the progressive Melvin Jones fellow, and multiple district 60, Leo chairperson, Lion and Nicholas Smith, past council chairperson, and Sharon Greenwich, and progressive Melvin Jones fellow, and Linda Smith, a progressive. We have a James Fellow, then Marvin Grant, a progressive. Then James Fellow, then Claudio Egon Camper, progressive, and then James Fellow, past district governor, and Maureen Graham, progressive, and James Fellow. Maxine Lamodi, NJ, and June Nakati, NJ, all members of the GAT team, region chairperson, past region chairpersons, and zone chairpersons, past zone chairpersons, and district chairs, presidents, immediate past presidents, the secretary, treasurer, Lions, Leos, Leoland, and Gesol. Having moved through this convention, let us take every opportunity and reflect on our shared journey, inspire one another, and set our sight on even and greater achievements. Lions are more than individuals. We are global force for good, united by an unwavering and commitment to service. So once again, welcome, Suriname, and thank you for coming.
Thank you very much, Lion. For the warm welcome. And as per the agenda, I'll now call for the adoption of rules and procedures as found on page 32 of the convention manual. I invite a motion to adopt the rules and procedures. So moved by Lion Morgan. Any seconders? Seconded by Lion Malcolm. All in favor?
Aye.
The motion is carried. Thank you. I now ask the Cabinet Secretary Treasurer to report on the number of delegates certified.
Good morning, everyone. We have 192 eligible voters from 51 eligible clubs and 27 individual votes for past district governors, past council chairpersons, and the current district governor. So 165 for the clubs and 27 for independent votes, for a total of 192 eligible votes.
Thank you, Lion Council. We now move on to item 8, roll call and apologies for absence. Lion Council.
There are no apologies on record.
Thank you, and roll call will be taken as for those online and present. Thank you. Lions and Leos, we have appointed the tail twisters, and they are amongst you. Taking notes, and remember this meeting is also recorded. All right, so moving quickly along, to item 11, report to the Constitution and Bylaws Committee. And that will.
Lion District Governor, there have been no resolutions or any suggested amendments to the Constitution for the city.
Thank you, Lion. I just call you like that. You just know. Thank you very much. A report from the Credentials Committee. Lion Sherwin. I think I got all right.
the Credentials Committee of the 65th District 60B Convention meeting pursuant to Article 2(3) of the Rules of Procedure and the Islamic National Standard District Constitutional Bylaws, which indicates that the Credential Committee primary responsibility shall be to verify the club's delegate credentials and announce numbers of certified delegates to the convention upon close of certification. To this end, you have just heard the Cabinet Secretary Treasury report to the committee, the number of delegates, and that at the end of certification, I can report 165 club delegates comprising 26 past international officers, 1 current international officer, totaling 192 delegates are registered and accredited to vote at this convention. It ends the report of the credentials team.
Congratulations, Lorraine. Before we go to elections, I now invite our council chair to bring greetings. Be followed by our international director. I know you're both very busy people. So I invite you. Thank council chair.
District Governor Lang Allen, National Director Lang Anthony, distinguished members of the head table, my fellow Leos, my fellow Lions, thank you, good morning to you. I hope you had a wonderful night last night at the opening ceremony. It was really colorful and exciting, and we've heard of the opulence of Suriname and what is to come. So I expect the same tonight when you go to Country Night to begin to experience the oil in its French. But for those who are online, come and tell us, we will take your part of the contribution made to all ceremonies and the doctor's ceremonies, and we will enjoy it for you. Well, the spirit of my fellow Lions and Leos, welcome to Suriname, and I hope that you do enjoy the meeting this afternoon. We have exciting times. I'm sure for those who sit on the hierarchy at this level, they're anxious now for burnout is coming. So they want to pass that back on. I remember it only too well, and I'm sure I'm getting to ease some now, and they're going to hand mine over as well. But more so, we're here to about Lionism, about having fun fellowship. We're serious about what we do, and I wanted to serve as real. And seeing so many of you travel to Suriname to represent 60B is indeed warming. It was indeed a difficult travel, but we made it. And while we're here to make it, let's make it happen as Lions. So as we gather here, we did well in the parade this morning. Let's do well tonight and make this convention an exciting one. Enjoy this meeting, and I'll see you later tonight. Thank you.
Everyone talks about the film, and the zero line in the little here will take those words to heart, and we are going to have a lot of fun and fellowship. And I invite our international director, Anthony, to the podium.
Good morning, Lions and Leos of 60B. Thank you very much for this privilege, Mr. Governor, Council Chair. It's wonderful to be here in Suriname with the Lions of 60B. And I know that the difference between A and B, some might want me to think that B follows A, but I know that 60B stands for best. Where the Lions are beautiful, the service is bountiful, and the impact is boundless. So I want to thank the Lions. I want to thank the Lions in this district for all the work that they do to make the communities a better place and our world a better place. You truly are making a mark, and having spent some time with you over the last few days, I totally understand why your district governor, Alan, is so proud of you and the work that you've done this year. And I know that your incoming district governor is going to be equally proud of the work you do next year to continue to make this world a better place. Because God knows we need the service of Lions in order to deal with the problems, those that we know about and those on the horizon. Lions have been there for the last 100 years addressing those needs, last 68 years in the Caribbean. And I know that you can continue to set the standard for all of us throughout the world. So thank you for your service. Thank you for being here this weekend. I look forward to hearing about your success. Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. I know you're gonna hear a bit more of the service, but it's not gonna be today, it's gonna be tomorrow, where I'll give my full report to the Muslim district.
Then I'll better stick around, right?
Definitely. Definitely. I know Axline Marvel, it's your turn to shine.
I'm District Governor, International Director, my party CEO, Council Chair, other distinguished members seated at the head table and in the audience, our honored guests, Leos, and my fellow Lions. Good morning. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Not everybody was going to sleep after the walk. Yeah, it was a beautiful exercise this morning. We're about to commence two critical proceedings within our organization. The nomination and subsequent election of officers. These are essential activities that uphold the democratic principles of our organization, ensuring that leadership under the stewardship of our district governor is endorsed by the clubs through the votes of the duly appointed delegates. I am past Council Chair Lion Marvin, and I'm honored to deputize today for our election chairperson, past Council Chairperson Lion Eldris, who is regrettably unable to attend here today. He has traveled to England to attend the meeting of another group in which he is a member. Based on our conversation, he is to receive an award during that time. I therefore extend apology on his behalf. I also wish to take this opportunity to offer congratulations to Lion Eldridge on being recognized and honored for his outstanding contributions to that organization. Lions and Leos, although there is only one candidate per position, today's nomination and elections are being conducted as mandated by Article 2, Section 2, 3, and 4 of the Sub-District Bylaws. These bylaws clearly states that each candidate must be nominated and must attain at least 51% of the votes cast in order to be deemed elected. The positions being contested for the 2025-2026 fiscal year are second Vice District Governor, first Vice District Governor, and District Governor. And the following lines have indicated their intentions to serve in the respective positions. For second Vice, Lion Davy Woods, past Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. First Vice, Lion Hyacinth Jeremiah, Melvin Jones Fellow. And for our District Governor, Little Motalawa, Lion Judy Cake, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. I am pleased to inform you that all candidates have met the qualifying criteria to serve in the offices they seek. Each candidate will be allowed one nominating speech of no more than 5 minutes and one seconding speech of no more than 3 minutes. The timekeeper assisting me with this is past Council Chair, Lion Sherwin Greenwich, this morning. Thank you. I now declare the nomination process open. May we have a nomination for the position of second Vice District Governor, District 60B for the 2025-2026 Lionistic year. Can the person doing the nomination please come forward?
Lion District Governor, Lion Allen. International Director, Lion Anthony. Distinguished Lions, my fellow Leos, and my fellow Lions, good morning. Lion Davy Woods was born on October 16, 1970 on the island of Aruba, with family roots in Saba, French St. Martin, and Aruba. He holds a Bachelor's of Arts in Broadcast Communication from Barry University in Miami, Florida, and is the proud father of a daughter, Sadie Woods. Professionally, Lion Davy has a distinguished career in the media business as a videographer,
video editor, television producer, and director. He spent 19 years as a station manager of St. Martin Cable TV, TV15, and now leads his own media production company. Since joining the St. Martin Lions Club in June 2008, Lion Davy held numerous leaders positions at the club, district and multiple district levels. His roles have included club president, club secretary twice, District 60B ITPR chairperson, multiple District 60 ITPR chairperson 3 times, zone chairperson, district cabinet secretary treasurer, and multiple district council secretary treasurer. As club president, he spearheaded strategic changes that improved leadership succession, fundraising, and member engagement. While leading his club, the club was named Club of the Quarter and Club of the Year for Region 2 in 2016-2017. One of his most significant achievements as a Lion was leading the St. Martin's Lions Club Vision Project in 2018. His team tested 2,700 primary school children's vision while providing over 1,000 free glasses in conjunction with Bosch, Ohio. In 2023, he co-chaired an expanded vision project, testing over 5,400 individuals and distributing nearly 2,600 prescription glasses and readers to students and seniors. Lion Davy has worn glasses since he was 6 years old and appreciates the importance of Lion's Vision Program, which seeks to ensure the quality of life for a child or adult so that they are not negatively impacted due to vision challenges. As a dedicated Lion, Lion Davy has attended multiple zone, region, cabinet meetings, media conferences, MD60 conventions, and 3 Lions International conventions. His outstanding service has earned him several honors, including being named twice Lion of the Year, receiving an International President's Certificate of Appreciation, and being awarded both a Melvin Jones Fellowship by his club and a Progressive Melvin Jones Fellowship by the then District Governor. He has completed his bachelor's degree from Lions University and has completed all requirements to earn his master's degree in September 2025. It's with a passion for service and leadership that Lion Davy continues to make significant impact in Lionism. And I'm honored, and this last sentence I will change. I am very honored and pleased to be able to stand here today and nominate Lion Davy. Lion Davy has worked with me and Lion Alphonse for over 13, 14 years. And he was my right hand as district governor and councilship. So I'm really pleased to stand here today and nominate Lion Davy Woods as our incoming second vice district governor elect. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Vice Council Chair Glenn Claudio. May we now have someone to second that nomination? Can the seconder please come forward? Thank you.
Lion District Governor, Lion Alan Alexander, PMGF. International Director, Lion Anthony Paradiso. Fellow Lions and Leos. It is both a privilege and an honor for me, Lion Kim Joseph, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, President of the Lions Club of Antigua, to second the nomination of a true servant leader. Lion Davy Woods, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow of the St. Martin's Lions Club, for the esteemed position of second vice district governor of Sub-District 60B. Lion Davy is no stranger to service. His leadership is marked by integrity, dedication, and a heart deeply rooted in the core values of Lionism. From the moment he entered our organization, he has exemplified what it means to lead with purpose, mobilizing teams, inspiring action, and delivering meaningful impact in his club, his zone, and across the wider district. What makes this nomination even more special to us in Antigua is the bond Lion Davy shares with our club. Over the years, he has forged a strong and genuine connection with the Lions of Antigua, offering support, collaboration on projects, and standing shoulder to shoulder with us in service. He has shown up, not just for us in presence, but in action, bringing ideas, enthusiasm, and a spirit of unity that we deeply respect. Throughout the district, Lion Davy has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to strengthening clubs, mentoring new leaders, and advancing the mission of Lionism. He listens, he learns, and he leads. Not for recognition, but because he genuinely believes in making a difference. It is with this passion, this experience, and this proven leadership, this makes me proud to second his nomination today. I have every confidence that Lion Davy will serve as second Vice District Governor with excellence, vision, and a servant's heart. Thank you, and let us move forward with strength, unity, and purpose together in service.
Thank you very much, Lion Kim, for seconding the nomination for the post of second Vice District Governor. We now move to the post of first Vice District Governor. So may we have the nominations for this position? Can the person making the nomination please come forward?
District Governor, Lion Alan Alexander, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. International Director, Lion Anthony Paradiso. Council Chair, Lion Carolyn Goddard, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. Other distinguished Lions seated at the head table and in the audience, Leos, Leo Lions, guests, my fellow Lions. Good morning. I am Lion Joel Herwood, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow from the Lions Club of Barbados Central, Region 3. And it gives me great pleasure to nominate Lion Hyacinth Jeremiah Melvin Jones Fellow for the position of first Vice District Governor for the Lionistic year 2025 to 2026. And in doing so, allow me to share some insights about our nominee. Originally from Bavaria in St. Patrick's, Grenada, Lion Hyacinth Jeremiah Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow has been a Lion for 29 years. He joined the St. George's Lions Club in October 1995 and held every position in the club on several occasions, except for the position of secretary. He served as president on 3 occasions, including the year Hurricane Ivan struck Grenada. During the Lionistic year 2007 to 2008, he was appointed Zone 3C chairman and was awarded for his outstanding leadership. 2017-2018, he was appointed Region 3 chairperson and was awarded the most outstanding region chairperson. During that same year, he was also president of his club and spearheaded the formation of the St. John's Lions Club. He was appointed guiding lion for that club for 2 years. At the district level, he served in several committees, including Leo and You, Children's Services, Environment, Disaster Preparedness, Finance, and GST. Lion Hyacinth has attended several zone region, district, and international meetings and conventions. In his professional life, Lion Hyacinth is a certified chartered accountant, certified internal auditor, certified fraud examiner, forensic CPA, and he holds a Master of Science degree in Finance from the University of Leicester. Lion Hyacinth is a managing partner of HLB Grenada, an audit firm he started. Previously, he was the audit manager at the accounting firm of Panel Per Foster, financial controller at Capital Bank International Limited, and the senior internal auditor at the CARICOM Secretariat in Guyana. In his public life, Lion Hyacinth has served on the board of the Grenada Airports Authority, and he currently is serving on the board of the Grenada Investment Development Corporation. He is also a member of the Fiscal Resilience Oversight Committee, a committee which monitors and reports to Parliament on the government's compliance with legislation aimed at reducing the country's debt to sustainable levels. Lion Hyacinth has also performed pro bono audit work for the Lions and Leo clubs in Grenada, the Grenada Heart Foundation, the Kidney Foundation, the Autistic Foundation, and Shores Grenada. He is a member of the Council of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of the OECS Grenada branch for almost 10 years, and is currently serving as treasurer of the council. Lion Hyacinth is married to Donna, and they both have 3 children, twin boys ages 28 and a daughter aged 20. He loves playing basketball, listening to gospel music, and relaxing with family and friends. Lion Hyacinth believes that Leos are the future of our esteemed organization, and that we should make every effort to encourage them to get involved in every aspect of service. He also advocates for the use of technology to enhance service efforts. Fellow Lions, Lion Hyacinth Jeremiah for the position of First Vice District Governor, 2025 to 2026.
Thank you very much, Lion Jewel, for moving the nomination for the post of First Vice District Governor. Now we move on to, may we have a seconder for that nomination? Thank you.
District Governor and Alan Alexander, President Melvin Jones Fellow, International Director, and Anthony Paradiso, other distinguished Lions at the head table and in the audience, Leo, my fellow Lions. I'm the right hand, multiple district global leadership coordinator, and I am here on behalf of the Lions Club of Barbados East to second the nomination of Lion Hyacinth Jeremiah Melvin Jones Fellow.
Thank you very much, Lion Leroy. I am not certain why I was rushing to the third and the most important nomination, but we're there now. Can we have somebody move the nomination for the position of District Governor, District 60B, 2025-2026? Thank you, Lion.
Lion District Governor Allen, International Director Anthony, Council Chair Carlisle, other distinguished Lions at the head table in the audience and online. Yes, Leos, my fellow Lions and Leo Lions. Lion Judy Elaine King was introduced to Lionism shortly after relocating to her island of birth, Jamaica, and specifically to our little city in the center of Jamaica called Mandeville. Her exciting new and very informative Lionistic tenure began as a member of the Lioness Club of Mandeville. Two highlights of her 12-year tenure as a lioness are as follows. Firstly, she served the club in most of the board of director posts. Secondly, Lioness Judy served as associate chairperson in various district focus areas, and she had the distinction of being the last lioness to hold the position of lioness coordinator. Only old people like me know what a lioness coordinator is, but you're looking at one. So my fellow lions, Leo lions and Leos, Lion Judy is not new to service at the district level. Then came 1992. Lioness Judy was one of 12 who were accepted as members of the Lions Club of Mandeville. Lion Judy Elaine King was then created. Again, as the years passed, she served in the positions on the board of directors. It was during her tenure as president that ground was broken by the deceased Lion D. Tracy Jones, who was then serving as district governor. Today, the Lions Club of Mandeville's Health and Civic Center still stand as a beacon of service in Mandeville, Jamaica. One of Lion Judy's modus operandi is to bring to completion whatever she has started. She is committed to completion. This certainly is what made in excess of 7 district governors in District 60B request her service at the district level. The most outstanding ones are: in 2010, she supported fully District Governor June McCarthy as Cabinet Secretary Treasurer. She was highly commended at the district level as well as internationally by the international president, Sid Scruggs. In 2016, she served as Region 1 chairman on the district cabinet of our land district governor, Marvin Grant. Her region meetings were always chock full with energy and relevant information. 3 consecutive district governors, Lion Denise, Lion Maureen, and Lion Claudio, appointed Lion Judy on their leadership teams. First, she served as assistant, followed by 2 years as chair. These teams intentionally created alternate styles for training in District 60B, thereby resulting in the explosion of a vast number of well-trained participants, and I see some in here, and the identification of many qualified presenters and facilitators. Successful district meetings held in Jamaica, we know about them. Lion Judy has been involved in the planning and execution, whether as a member of the highly successful hospitality team or as a chair or co-chair of the planning committees. This involvement started in 2017 when Lion Ansett Nakala asked her to chair the planning committee for his first cabinet meeting. The usual Jamaican fashion and style was evident. How about her tenure as Vice District Governor? The Lions Club of Mandeville continues to benefit from Lion Judy's completion skill. In this Lionistic year, she has led a team to apply to LCIF for a matching grant. Today, we can congratulate Lion Judy and the team as the club's application has been granted, and so in months to come, the Lions Club of Mandeville's entertainment will be a reality Landry has accepted that she is a fierce competitor against herself, and so she diligently works to improve on her past achievements, and she will be the second person to be named Little Butchie Talawa as district governor in Mandalore. My fellow lads, Leos, Lions, and Leos, you have heard of the success stories in Judy's Lionistic past, and so I know that we are all anticipating a fantastic year of leadership and intelligence, impacting not only our District 60's nation safety, but also that of our international needs. So I, Landry Matthias, on behalf of the Lions of Mandalore, do hereby nominate Landry Lane for better management for the post of District Governor for District 60.
Thank you. Past District Governor Lion Jimon.
Sorry, no campaign on that.
Today we've learned that you can operate at 3 different speeds. Thank you for nominating our incoming district governor. And for those who want to know what I was whispering to Lion June, I'll tell you the secret. I was just saying to her that the mic only stands up in a certain position.
Not say that.
Thank you, Lions. Can we now have a second round for the post of district governor, District 60, 2025-2026?
Good afternoon. Lion District Governor Allen, International Director Anthony, Council Chair Carlisle. Distinguished Lions at the head table, the audience, online, my fellow Lions, Leo Lions, and guests, good afternoon again. Lion Judy King, throughout 40 years of Lionism, has exemplified her deep roots, passion for our country, family, and Lions. Whether she traveled across the ocean to spend cherished moments with her 2 daughters, Keisha and Nikki, and their families, or across many miles in Jamaica Road to be with her son Desmond and his family, traveling to Lions meetings and functions, she's always had a word of encouragement, unwavering support, and a heart full of love. She's that Lion who lifts up others, who mention without hesitation, mentors without hesitation, and who shows example of what service of ourselves really looks like. Her warmth and wisdom and infectious energy and are ingredients to the perfect recipe that made her a successful leader. Therefore, I, Lion Brian Barnes, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, President of the Lions Club of Grand Cayman, do, on behalf of my club, second the nomination of Lion Judy Eileen King, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow, for the office of District Governor 60B for the Lionistic year 2025-2026. Thank you.
Thank you, Lion President, for seconding the nomination. Now that we have heard the service accomplishments of all our 3 district officers who were vying for the positions, do we have any nominations from the floor? There being none, I now declare the nomination process closed. And the respective candidates duly nominated for the position they seek to serve. We move swiftly into the elections. As you will recall, the election will be doing this election by the, let me read first from my script before I go off. We now move to the election phase. This year, the election was once again conducted virtually using the election runner platform. A decision made for its efficiency, security, participation of all eligible delegates, and to better utilize our time during this convention. Voting took place from, I think it was about 8 o'clock last night, and I did so for the early sweepers. And again, like Judy said to me, June, sorry, I'm Marvin, we don't know you as an early sweeper, but I wasn't speaking about myself. And it closed this morning at 10:30 Eastern Caribbean time, which should be, I think it was 11:30 here in Suriname. All registered delegates received the voting link via the email addresses they have submitted. And the total eligible delegates, as was announced, was 192. And this is inclusive of delegates quoted from 51 clubs, 27 past district governors, past council chair, and our sitting district governor. At this time, as time has now elapsed, I am pleased to present the election results. It's up.
We're just waiting for IT to load.
Whilst we wait for IT to get it up on the screen, I will quickly announce for the position of second vice district governor, Lion Davy Woods obtained 99% of the votes cast. For the position of first vice district governor, Lion Hyacinth received 95% of the votes cast. For the position of district governor, and may I say, she's a king, she's royal. She has received 97% of the votes. I wish to assure you that the election was transparent, fair, and free of any influence by the candidates or their agents. Having obtained the required number of votes, I now declare the following Lions duly elected to lead District 60B for the 2025-2026 fiscal year. Again, I repeat, second vice district governor, Lion Davy Woods, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. First vice district governor, Lion Hyacinth Jeremiah, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. And district governor-elect, Lion Judy King, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. These officers will carry the title of elect until June 30, 2025. And from July 1st, they will formally assume their respective roles within the district. In closing, I offer congratulations to Lion Davy and Hyacinth on your accession to the post of second and first vice district governors. A special congratulations to District Governor-elect Lion Judy King. We look forward to your wise and dedicated leadership. I extend best wishes for a successful and impactful year under your stewardship. I would also like to thank Cabinet Secretary Lion Leandro for providing essential information, and also clubs for doing likewise. Lion Amaral for assisting me today. Lion Past Council Chair Sherwin as our timekeeper. And you, District Governor Allen, for entrusting me with the honor of conducting this vital process. That concludes my task here today. I thank you and do continue to enjoy the convention activities. Fun, fellowship, food, forestry. I'm going to pay for this night. Thank you, Lion District Governor.
Thank you very much, Marvin. Fellow Lions, a warm round of applause for Lion Marvin.
Lion District Governor. I was asked, when are we gonna bring them in? Okay, we should, my humble apology. They should have actually been outside. District Governor elect, I'll pay. Vice District Governor elect, I'll pay again. But could we have the collected lands? I'm not going to leave without correcting my mistakes. Mr. Governor, and the lines escorting them in, please. Is the tail twister, do you have a credit card machine? I shall ask my president if she wanted cash. She does not. And President, you also only have a card, right? We don't know as yes. They're all ready. Hence, Leos. Yes. Now that we've concluded. Okay. I served as line Junior Captain's region chair, and she was such a good leader that even today she told me to stop. So I must take guidance from Nigeria. As we have our elected officers lined up, lines will give me the cue. Line June, sorry, so give me the cue when she's ready. Thank you, Line June. And the District Governor perhaps we can have the deal just to do a quick session while we wait.
Marvin. See you ready for a very
quick session just for you, just to break the ice.
Okay. This seems to be ready now. I'll show you just came back.
And June?
Ready?
Yeah, thank you. Now that we've concluded the elections. I think I put up the stats on the screen. In the interest of time, we will proceed. Now that we've concluded a very important function of electing our leaders for the 2025-2026 year, Lionistic year, I now take the opportunity to introduce the elected officers. Lions and Leos, please welcome our second Vice District Governor elect, Lion David Woods, President Melvin Jones.
Ay, 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 ay.
Lions, Leos. Let us welcome our first Vice District Governor-elect, Lion Hyacinth Jeremiah, Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. Now, the lion of the hour. She's little, she's stalwart, she's a king by name and nature. She's royal. Please, Lions and Leos, join me in welcoming our district governor-elect, Lion Julie E. King, Progressive Melvin Jones.
On your grown.
Thank you. Thank you. Now the Queen has been seated. Lions, please let me assure you that don't mind the size. It is said that little things come in small packages. Sorry, big things come in small packages. Why I'm gonna be broke? Again, and I was just about to say, try diamonds. They can be very small, but they're powerful. And I wish to assure you that our district will be in good hands this Lionistic year and beyond. That now concludes my task here this morning, Lion District Governor. Again, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to conduct the nomination and election process. I thank you.
Thank you, Marvin. I was just going to say that you did a flawless job, but I think it's yeah, I know you did, and I think we're both having the same issues today. You know, I'm skipping items on the agenda. I think it comes today or something. But well done, and I'd like to extend my congratulations to all the elects at the table, and we're gonna hear from them a little bit later. And as you can see on my face, my smile is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Because this seat is hot. Okay, before we move on to the agenda, the international director and the constituent will take the lead. So lines, please upstanding. Thank you. Thank you, Lines. Be seated. Before we continue the agenda, I'd like to recognize in our midst, Assistant Governor, Joan Jordan. Another little follow-up. And we just received apologies from Lion Nicholas, past District Governor Lion Nicholas DaCosta. And he also advised that he has, in recent elections in Cayman Islands, his secured a seat as a member of cabinet. So. Thank you, Nigel.
Yes, we want to take arbitrator of apologies for past chair and Mark.
Apologies, past chair, going back, work Barco. Are there any other?
Thanks. Apologies to the district, the next chairperson, and not the something.
I'm right.
Apologies, and John Edward, don't get married this weekend.
Hi, John. Okay, thank you. Extend our congratulations to him. Thanks. Are there any other apologies? Okay, thank you. We now move on to item 15, the minutes of the sixth board convention held on May 10th. I'd like a motion to accept minutes as read. There was circulation. Do I have a motion? I'm welcome.
And then District Governor of Act over motion to accept the minutes.
Thank you, like I said, seconded.
And District Governor, I still say that.
All in favor? Aye. The ayes have it. Motion is carried. I now invite a motion to confirm the minutes. They're online.
I move the motion to confirm the minutes.
Thank you, Lenny Cap, second. Yes, second.
Regine.
Seconded by Lion Julie. Thank you. All in favor? Aye.
That's for the record. I brought on and move. And somebody can sit and the secretary should maybe.
That's fine. So I forgot about the okay, so let's move it. So. What?
So that vote permits back. I disregard I move that the minutes being taken as correctly. Be confirmed, that's the.
Thanks, second.
And District Governor, I would like to second that motion.
Thank you very much, Lina Eisen. All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, it's have it. The minutes will now be up on the screen for matters arising.
Are there any matters arising on page 1? Matters arising on page 2? Any matters arising on page 3? Matters arising on page 4? Matters arising page 5? Matters arising page 6? Thank you. That's the end of the minutes. Clients, those minutes now will be entered into the records. Thank you. I now invite the Cabinet Secretary for matters relating to correspondence. Are there any correspondence?
No correspondence.
Thank you. We now move on to agenda item number 17, the financial report that was presented again by Cabinet Secretary Lionistic.
Better? I see. Alright, so this is a financial statement as at the 6th of May, 2025. We look at the income, which is inclusive of our MD and the district dues, LCIF matching grant, that was for the Old Harbor Lions Club school bus. The donations made to the district governor during his audit visits, Leo district dues collected, convenient fees, and a return wire transfer for a total of $116,908.06. In terms of our expenditure, we look at our bank charges and wire transfer fees, our points of sale fees, general consumption tax, audit fees for 2023-2024, our MD and district dues expenses, district awards, wire transfer payments from 2023-2024, Melvin Jones recognitions, Old Harbor bus deposit payments for a subtotal of $100,836.98. Stipends paid to date totals $10,200. Other expenses, our Zoom license fee of $99.95 for a total of $116,136.93. Surplus, $5,771, balance as at the 30th of June 2024, $29,614.93.
for balance as at the sixth of May 2025, $35,386.06. We now turn to the disaster account. Disaster funds dues collected in 2023-2024, as well as 2024-2025, as well as donations that were made for Hurricane Barrel relief. And we have Journey for Sight. This fund for Journey for Sight is for Region 4, as they are preparing to submit an application to Lions International for a vision project. That totals $31,481.20. In terms of expenditure, the bank charges and wire transfers fees, as well as wire transfers to the various islands who requested support for Hurricane Barrel relief, $17,232.02, for a total of $17,533.74. Our surplus is $13,948.06. Balance as at the 30th of June 2024, $89,357.15. For balance as at the 6th of May 2025, $103,305.21. Here is the financial update.
Thank you very much, my Cabinet Secretary. Are there any questions from the floor on the financial report as presented? There being no questions, we now move on to item number 18, which should be this district governors report for 2024-2025. Thank you. Okay, before I start, I'm really a convention chair, would like to make a few announcements.
Thank you, Governor. Sorry for interrupting your meeting, but I have to go. So I have some quick announcement to make for tonight's event. This is Ross Priya. We will start 7 o'clock sharp. Most important is come with your plan, because without that, cannot go inside. You are not allowed. So make sure you have that. The bus will pick you up around 6:30. Please be on the lobby, otherwise you have to walk. So make sure at the latest bus will departure from here 6:30. Okay. So and for tomorrow's event, we will do the announcement tonight. So I invite you to come. There will be a very variety of culture events, and the whole place is very vibrant. So be there. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, with the lines, just make sure you walk in. Dancing shoes? Yes?
Dancing shoes, just come with the dancing shoes, just culture, whatever you want to wear. Okay?
Thank you.
No protocol for that.
Thank you, Lance. A year ago, I believe I stood before you. And we had some very lofty and high goals. And today at this convention, it's a bit of a nostalgia that the journey is coming to an end. And I kind of wanted to bring the reports, all the things that we've done. I'll do that tomorrow, you'll see it a bit more visually. But today, I think I want to take the opportunity, because I point these remarks as a grateful heart, a celebrated journey, and a hopeful future. So my fellow Lions, Leos of Sub-District 60B. Today I stand before you at what is going to be a closing of an incredible Lionistic year. My heart is full of gratitude, it's full of pride, but it's also full of hope. Last year, when we set out together under the theme, Igniting the Flames of Service, I never would have believed that it would have shined so bright. So I congratulate each and every one of you for an outstanding year of service. And we dare to believe that even in the face of challenges, we could shine brightly, and you did not disappoint. You surpassed expectations. You lifted each other, you lifted our communities, and you lifted our district. So over the past 12 months, or close to 12 months, we built, we served, and we grew. We welcomed a new club at Queen City Nevis Lions Club. We have strengthened our Leo movement with new energy and outstanding service. We have responded swiftly to disasters, bringing comfort and aid to our brothers and sisters after the hurricanes, even after fires. We invested in leadership through vibrant training sessions, emergent leadership interviews, and inspiring new voices for tomorrow. We took up the mantle of LCIF support, and you're going to hear a lot more about this tomorrow. Reaching farther into the communities with grants and projects that touch lives beyond what we could see. Old Harbor, plus the dental clinic, and we have the site, LCIF Foundation grant that we're looking at as well. We celebrated milestones, 60 years of line service, Grenada, St. Vincent, 15 Jamaica, certain aspects, and countless moments of personal and club achievements. We have ignited innovative programs such as the youth programs like the Lions Quest, and I'm hoping that in Lions through this year, this program will kick off. But we've started the foundations for that for the Grenada Lions. So we have done initiatives that ensure that Lions remain the heart of community transformation. Every visit, every handshake, every service project, every new member pinned, every tear wiped from someone's eyes. It was a building block for something far greater than ourselves. Together, we strengthened the very soul of Lionism in Sub-District 60B and in the multiple District 60. But none of this was done alone. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our cabinet, our region chairs, our zone chairs, our club presidents, secretaries, our Leos, and every single lion, Leo lion across our beautiful sub-district 60B. You made that vision very real. You made service tangible. You made hope possible. So as I now soon to be pass the torch, I am filled not with sadness, but with great excitement. I offer my warmest congratulations to our incoming district governor, and Judy King, a true servant leader who has proven her commitment time and time again. Lion Judy, you will have my full confidence and unwavering support. To Lion Hyacinth, our incoming first Vice District Governor, and Lion Davy Woods, our incoming second Vice District Governor. You represent the bright future of Sub-District 60B. Your energy, passion, and fresh perspectives will carry us to new heights. So I charge you, the incoming team, with these simple but powerful words. Lead boldly, but serve humbly. Listen more than you speak. Celebrate every small win. Challenge us to grow. And above all, keep the flame of Lionism burning brightly in every corner of our sub-district. To all Lions and Leos, this is not a goodbye. This is a call to go even further. We must continue to grow our membership. We must empower our Leos. We must serve the undeserved, and be the face of hope wherever darkness tries to creep in. Let's try to meet that 1.5 million Lions worldwide. And let Sub-District 60B be a shining example of that growth. I pledge to remain by your side as a supporter, as a mentor, and fellow servant. Wherever you go, whenever you call, I will be there to fan the flames we have ignited together. And as the great Helen Keller once said, alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. We have done much together. But now let's do even more. So I want to say thank you for allowing me to serve you. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for believing in the power of service. So may God bless Sub-District 60B. May God bless each and every one of you. So let's go forward together. I'd like to leave you with these words. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. That's a quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. Lions, Leos, I thank you very much with all of my heart. Thank you. Elias. Okay. Now we're gonna get to hear from the new boys in town. The new boy in town. Anger.
So let's hear now remarks from our Vice District Governors-elect for the year 2025-2026, beginning with none other than our second Vice District Governor-elect.
Hey, Marvin.
Square view.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Lion District Governor Allen. District Governor-elect Lion Judy, members, cabinet, past council chairpersons, past district governors, distinguished Lions, Leo Lions, and Leos. Leo Lions, Leos, Lions, family and friends here in the audience, and those following on the live stream. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Goedemorgen. Ik ben blij om hier te zijn met jullie allemaal. And that simply means I'm happy to be here with all of you. It is an honor and a privilege, and I stand proudly before you as your second Vice District Governor-elect. A significant milestone in my service journey as a member of the St. Martin Lions Club. This moment, however, would not have been possible without so many of you whose passion and perseverance motivated me, even when I sometimes doubted myself. It was the late President John Fitzgerald Kennedy who said, and I quote, "We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives." End of quote. So there are many persons who have enriched my journey in Lionism. I first like to thank my immediate and extended family who are watching right now on the live stream for providing and creating the caring, positive, and uplifting environment that motivated me to believe in myself and aspire for leadership. My home club, the St. Martin Lions Club. All of you are my extended family. Without your many contributions, including your financial contribution to my candidacy, your focused efforts, reassurances, and countless encouragements, I would not be standing here. Thank you to all those members from our esteemed club. To the Leo clubs of St. Martin, Lions and Leo clubs of Zone 2B, Region 2, the entire District 60B, my good friends in District 68, and those at International, thank you for believing in me. Thanks especially to all the Lion delegates and clubs in District 60B for your vote of confidence and for this opportunity to serve as your second Vice District Governor. Not forgetting my presenter here today, my good friend, past Council Chairperson, Lion Claudio, and my seconder, the President of the Lions Club of Antigua, Lion Kim. There are not enough words to capture my sense of gratitude to you both. Thank you. To the past international directors, past council chairperson, past district governors, who are always willing to share their abundance of experience with me, thank you for paving the way for me to follow, and I look forward to more of your lessons, your mentorship, and guidance that I will need and use in the years ahead. A very, very special thank you to the 20+ lions and one Leo lion from Zone 2B who traveled and supported me by coming to Suriname for this convention. Your presence here means so much to me. Let me take this moment to also commend and thank the outgoing District Governor Van Allen and his team for their tireless work over the past year. And Alan, your example of visionary leadership inspired us all to ignite the flames of service, not only in our communities, but within the community of our Lions, Leo Lions, Leo's families. And at the same time, as the flame burns brightly, congratulations to the incoming district governor-elect, Lion Julie King, and her leadership team, as they take up the torch to lead District 60B, forging ahead in these complex, rapidly changing times. I have to admit, the energy and the enthusiasm in District 60B is without a doubt very evident, as we have witnessed that all year long under Lion Allen's leadership. Therefore, I'm very confident that collectively, this district will continue to spark the creativity and the innovation for greater service successes in our respective communities. Lion Julie, be assured of my continued commitment to your leadership team. I am only a phone call away. And, or should I say, just WhatsApp me. Fellow Lions, Leo Lions and Leos, I count on your continued support, and I look forward to some of you being part of my cabinet and committee positions during the 2027-2028 term, once I'm elected, of course. To the Lions and Leo members of District 60B, I have met some of you, but I would like to meet many more. While you are here in Suriname, in Jamaica in November at the mid-year conference, and next year in Trinidad at the convention, do approach me and say hi so we can get better acquainted. And trust me, I don't bite. I am aware that there are some incoming second vice presidents of various clubs who may be serving under me as president in my year as DG once I'm elected. It will be wonderful to meet you. So if you get a chance, feel free to stop me for a quick chat about Lions and Leos. Additionally, I invite all Lions and Leos of District 60B to the beautiful Twin Island of St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm giving them a little plug here. In May 2027, as we celebrate the start of my year as district governor, once elected, at the 47th Multiple District 60 Convention hosted by the Lions Club of St. Kitts. Fellow Lions, Leo Lions, Leos, our communities are waiting. There are many out there who need us. The facts are compelling, and through our meaningful acts of service, we are the ones who can transform ordinary moments for many into extraordinary memories for a possible lifetime. Going forward, let us continue to do what we do best. Roar with passion, serve with compassion. Hartelijk bedankt, merci beaucoup, and I thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor. I now ask the first vice governor-elect, Lion Hyacinth, to make brief remarks.
Mr. Governor, Mr. Governor, permit me, and before I start, to make an apology. I have to do it. In my introduction, I left out, I know I should did it, but I have to do it. In my introduction, I left out Lion Joe. Lion Joe and I go way back. In fact, when Lion Joe was district governor, I was a Leo youth and chairperson. And I saw from her and she was an excellent leader. And Joe and I said,
Fighting.
I do accept my apologies. Thank you. And Mr. Governor, Alan Alexander, our district governor-elect, and Judy King, your distinguished members at the table and in the audience, online, Lions, New Lion, Leos, President Gadashu. It is with immense gratitude and deep humility I stand before you today and reflect on the incredible journey I embarked on just about a year ago, and serving as the second vice district governor of District 60B. It has been an honor, and I am profoundly grateful for the mentorship, the encouragement, and above all, the unwavering love I receive from Leos and Lion from throughout the multiple districts, both from 60A and 60B. Over the past year, I have had the privilege of attending numerous leadership sessions, although many of them was online. I gained insight from esteemed and past district governors and other Lion leaders. This session not only broadened my understanding of leadership, but it also shed light on the shared challenges that clog across our constitutional area we face. From this training, it became clear to me that despite our geographical differences, we are united in the pursuit of excellence and selfless service. Additionally, I had the opportunity to represent our district government and Ireland on a couple of occasions, and these experiences allow me to build confidence and develop leadership skills and forge meaningful connections. I am especially grateful for the outstanding relationship that I have built with our district governor-elect and Judy. Our commitment to succession planning and professionalism has been truly inspiring, and she has ensured that I played an active part in our cabinet and all our planning meetings. And I really appreciate that gesture. To my fellow district leaders, I've witnessed firsthand the unwavering dedication, passion, and resilience in advancing our shared mission, not just to serve, but to deliver a service with excellence and professionalism. Your commitment and strengthen our impact, and I am honored to be part of this extraordinary team. The industry governor, your leadership has been exceptional, and your calm personality and inspiring presence has motivated us and many members to work diligently. I am privileged to be part of your team and look forward to continue and walking into the future. As I prepare to transit into the role of post-life district governor, I must first extend my heartfelt and gratitude to my family. Their unwavering support, the patience, love has been my anchor, empowering me to balance a responsibility in family, their profession, and realism. Leadership is never a solitary enjoyment. It is built upon the sacrifice and encouragement of loved ones. And I am profoundly and grateful for my family. Past district governors, council chair, many of them have reached out to me with invaluable advice and encouragement, both in sub-district 68 and 60B, including past council chair Lion Beverly Red from St. Vincent. Probably many of you may not know who that is, but she had reached out to me. In fact, she had been calling me regularly, just to encourage me and advise me of how I should move forward. The support has been a source of strength, reaffirming the true and purpose of leadership to serve, uplift, and inspire. And stepping into the new role, I embrace the responsibility with renewed determination. Then, Julie, I have already pledged my full support to you, and I stand by ready to keep the role running. And together, we will build upon the incredible achievement of Lion District Governor Alan in tackling and challenges head on and making a lasting impact on our communities. Lions, let us move forward united in purpose, with determination and optimism, and knowing that together we can shape a future and define my progress in service and excellence. Thank you all for your trust, your partnership, and your willingness and commitment into our shared mission. I look forward into this journey ahead, and I'm honored to serve alongside you all. Thank you.
This thing has taken notes of your incoming governor's speech. I now call upon none other than our own Lion Judy, our district governor-elect, for her presentation and address.
I'm District Governor Allen. I just released the International Director, Anthony, standing at the back. as is Land Council Chair, our own Dr. Carlisle. Other distinguished members at the head table and in the audience, and those online, let us not forget those online. Yes, Leos, Leolines, my fellow lines. What an honor it is to stand before you today, not just as a fellow line, but as a proud member of a global family bound by a common purpose, service. We are part of something greater than ourselves, a global movement, rooted in compassion, action, and service, which reminds us every day that to serve is a privilege. As lions and lilies, service is not something we do when it is convenient. It's something we live. It is in our DNA. Rain or shine, in small communities where we live, or across the islands throughout our district, we serve. Not for accolades, not for recognition, but because we know that every life we touch, every difference we make matters. When we say we serve, we are proclaiming a mindset, a way of life. We are affirming our commitment to put others before ourselves. And that commitment, my friends, is a privilege. It is a privilege to welcome, to witness, the smile on a child's face, having received their first pair of glasses because of a Lion's Vision screen. It is a privilege to bring relief to families struck by disaster, privilege to bring food to the hungry, privilege to bring dignity to those whose society too often forgets. It is a privilege to work side by side with people who believe in compassion, action, and integrity. And so it is with great pride and humility that I say again, to serve is a privilege. This simple and powerful phrase will be our theme for the year ahead. Today, more than ever, we are called to lead with courage, with compassion, and with creativity. The world around us is changing rapidly. Needs are evolving, and lives must continue to evolve by embracing innovation, engaging in increased communication, and strengthening the bonds that holds us together as one global movement. So to help us achieve this goal, let me introduce you to the teams that have been created to lead the District 60B for the next administration. It's just going to be a pictorial. I won't go into any details. The cabinet. So there you have our 4 region chairs. I'm sure you recognize some of them in this very space. And then we move on. The next slide will introduce you to the zone chairpersons. And that's for Region 1, the 2 zone chairpersons. Region 2 has 3 zones, and those are the chairpersons. Region 3, we have 3 zone chairpersons. Then there's another group of persons. That's Region 4, I'm sorry, I forgot that. One in my own country, and I forgot them. Please forgive me. But just to tell you, we are going to be having a secretariat in this coming year. And the secretariat will include the cabinet secretary treasurer. There's a chief innovation officer. And that I'm going to tell you more about in my first quarterly bulletin. I don't want to give you too much information. But that person is none other than past District Governor Jude McCarthy. Then we have persons in other groups on the secretariat. We have the data specialist. They will be looking at the data provided by Lions International. They will be sending out surveys regularly to Lions, so we will get a feel as to how things are going, what the Lions need, and what the clubs need to be their best in their area. We have a group of publishing specialists, hence I spoke about my quarterly bulletin. They will be feeding the information to you, so you will not feel isolated or left alone. So these job descriptions are going to be posted over time and their contact information. So if ever you need any of these people, you can call them today. Okay, so those are some members from the secretariat. So the above teams are made up of lions who take their responsibilities seriously and who are willing to face the inevitable obstacles which will come our way using perseverance, teamwork, strong relationships, and self-care. These lions, some since September 20. That has never happened to me before. Speechless.
Oh, that, is the hero.
Thank you, Landmark. So I will say, these lands since September 2023, some of these lands that you see there, have been working with me to strategize and plan to put spice into our service and administrative functions. Just like the spice in your kitchen creates improved flavors, the acronym for SPICE represents service, passion, innovation, communication, and expansion, which will improve the flavor of our service and administrative functions. So, to support this awesome cabinet team that you just met, is this dynamic group of district officers. I warn you though, be on the lookout for innovative programs. In some instances, this team of district officers will use the power of collective service, which is the impact that can be made when lands in multiple districts, in multiple regions in our districts come together on the same date and time to serve a common cause in their respective community. The power of collective service will also be highlighted internally as the health and wellness team executes plans for a Lions Family Mental Health Day, a day when we give service to ourselves through a beach trip, a spa day, a wellness store, a healthy meal. All of us in District 60B looking after ourselves at the same time. Although we will continue to strongly support the global causes as highlighted by Lions International, this district will focus on two main areas. Diabetes, which falls under the umbrella of the health and wellness team and is a chronic disease prevalent in our area, as we all know, and disaster management, which will be handled by the Climate Resilience and Disaster Management team to help us shift the main emphasis from relief projects after the event to being prepared ahead of the disaster through partnerships and grants, which will allow us to have resources ready for immediate relief action. Please note that although the district officers are only broken into 6 teams, all areas anticipated for service and administrative functions have been covered by the neighboring teams. For example, health and wellness will manage sight, diabetes, cancer, geriatrics, and so on. As we navigate through the next administration, there will be other teams and initiatives which will be introduced to you. This opportunity to speak with you today does not allow me enough time to go into all the details. However, today I would like to introduce you to my pin. The pin helps to remind us of the theme and the reasons for the theme. It will also look good on our vests, along with the pins of all the other past district governors, whose legacy sustains and strengthens District 60B. On the screen is a replica of what it will look like. And as the panels are handed out, you will notice that each one either has the image of a hummingbird or the lignum vitae flowers. For a moment, let us consider nature and the act of pollination. A tiny bird, perhaps a hummingbird, darting from flower to flower. It doesn't set out to change the world. It simply follows its purpose. Yet, in doing so, it carries life from one bloom to another, helping flowers grow, ecosystems thrive, and entire landscapes flourish. That's what we do as lions. Every act of kindness, every vision screening, every food drive, every project, these are our moments of pollination. We may not always see the full bloom of our efforts, but the seeds we plant today will blossom tomorrow. We are the birds. Our communities are the flowers. And service is the sweet nectar that binds us all together. So, as I close, let me pause to say thanks. Firstly, to my family. They continue to be my strongest cheerleaders. However, I must share with you that since being elected as second vice district governor, I'm hardly called a woman. Now I'm more than governor in a very British accent. They don't forget me. By Keisha and Neil, Nikki, and Terry, and Desi and Rochelle. On the other hand, my grandchildren are not even slightly impressed by any of this. And I remain little grandma because the two boys are over 6 feet tall. Or Maker, as the girls when they were smaller could not say grandma from Jamaica. So the shortened version, which has stuck, is now Maker. Or my 6 grandchildren, Jonas, Lucas, Jordan, Addison, Sahara, and Sanai. They are my reasons for living. To my mandatory Lions family, that's the club, my home club. When things are not going smoothly, I blame you, and Linda, and June in particular, for getting me into this. But you know how much I appreciate your love and your support. Sincere thanks to you, the Lions and Layers from across the district, especially my core group and those with the artistic skills to write bios or lyrics, sing songs, or design things, all done by Lions within our family. Your positive energy has kept me motivated. A special thank you to those who fall under the important heading of friends, those who share their knowledge, experience, resources, and homes with me. And I'll call them in, but if you know, DG, wait, by the way, you know what's something? I didn't speak foreign language until now. Everybody else came up and spoke Dutch, French, and all kind of things. I spoke Jamaican too. So, DG Adam, I want to take a moment to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to you for the guidance you have provided to me over this past year, and for your dedication, your leadership, and vision, which have been instrumental in shaping District 60B into what it is today. Thank you. To the past district governors, your contributions have made a lasting impact on our district and have paved the way for future success. I'm honored to follow in your footsteps, and as you will all be my advisors during my tenure, be assured you will be called upon as the need for your expertise arises. Thank you all very much. Listen carefully. Are you hearing it?
If you try to give, if you try to find the time to help.
This song is entitled Lionistic. Enjoy, let's sing together.
If you try to give a little more than you take, and try to fix much more than you break, if you try to find the time to help the less fortunate in our world, there's a place in Lions Clubs for you. If you study and live the Lion's Code of Ethics and serve without ever counting the cost, giving freely of your precious time, your labor and your means, there's a place reserved for a lion like you. I know some people say we must be mad to give and not expect some big reward. Oh yes, but I believe when our days down here are through, there's a place reserved for a lion like you. If you find it hard to ignore those who are in need and volunteer their hungry mouths to feed, if guiding youth in Leo clubs is how you lead the way, there's a place reserved for a lion like you. I know some people say we must be mad to give and not expect some big reward, but I believe when our days down here are through, there's a place up there for a lion like you. A lion like you.
I'm very confident that we're going to be in good hands in the incoming Lionistic year. With a song like that that starts to move you from inside, I'm sure we're going to be energized next year. And I wonder how many of you recognize the voice that was singing.
Yeah. One and only.
The one and only. The one and only, I know. Okay, now's the time that, I want to say a special thank you in a way that we normally do, recognitions and awards. And these are gonna go to the cabinet members and district teams. The clubs still have a month and a half to go. And therefore, those will be at the fourth cabinet meeting, which we will then, provide the club awards. So without further ado, I can say. For those, missing awardees, somebody from their club, please collect on their behalf. Thank you. They're quite heavy and I don't want to take them back with me.
Just waiting for the IT team to upload the PDF. Thank you. We will start first with the cabinet officers for outstanding service. We first have Lion Damian McKenzie, Zone 1A Chairperson. Do we have someone from Region 1 to collect on his behalf? No, those are district teams, the cabinet officers are the bigger ones.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Zone 1B Chairperson, Lion Christopher Foster.
I hope you got big suitcase. All the campaign material.
Zone 2B Chairperson, Lion Bernadine. Zone 3C Chairperson, Lion David Hawking. Zone 4A Chairperson, Lion Sharon Hastings.
Anybody, Dave? Dave?
Zone 4B Chairperson, Lion Kim Chin. Do we have anyone from Jamaica to collect for the zones? Yes, okay. Zone 4C Chairperson, Lion Yvette Gale. Region 1 Chairperson, Lion Wendy Coley Haynes. Region 2 Chairperson, Lion Franklin Maynard. Region 3 Chairperson, Lion Denissa Belgrave. Region 4 Chairperson, Lion Michelle McIntosh Harvey. Global Membership Team Coordinator, Lion Daffodil Sampson. Global Extension Team Coordinator, Lion Dave Scarlett. Global Service Team Coordinator, Lion Avaloy Forbes. LCIF Coordinator, Lion Maureen Graham. Marketing and Communications Chairperson, Lion Reshma Raghunatha. We now move to the district teams. Marketing and Communication, Leo Lion Michelle Smith. Our IT team, Lion Siobhan Sutherland, Lion Wendy Labari, Leo Lion Tristan Williams. Our LCIF committee, Lion Carmen Lake, Lion Gina Barnes, Lion Elaine Robinson. Our global service team, Leo Lion, Shizandra Porter, Lion Wendy Labari, Lion Sharifa George. I'm sorry, IT, please do not move the slides.
Lion Lane.
Lion Lane? Who's gonna take the Lion Lane?
Robinson.
Lion Lane.
Okay.
Wendy Labari.
Oh, thank you.
You're doing all the work.
You have a big suitcase, huh?
All right, Carmen Lake.
We finished with the global service team.
We have the conversation.
All right.
Vision Committee, Lion Christopher Emmanuel, Lion Michael Barnes, Lion Kathir Christopher.
Who's electing Christopher?
Anyone for St. Lucia?
Oh.
Okay, so Disaster Management and Environment Committee, Lion Cheryl Dean, Lion Trevor and Shaw, and Lion Junior Bacchus.
Right here. Thank you.
Global Membership Team, Lion Christine McNeil and Lion Damian McKenzie.
Any lion? Don't seem so.
Hey, man.
Those are Jamaica. Diabetes Committee, Lion Adora Warner, Lion Andrea Franklin. Hunger Committee, Lion Rawl Gibson, Lion Mikhail Sinclair.
Congrats, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll say Claire, who's collecting?
That's Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Special recognition. Lion Catherine Perk, who is our wonderful district administrator who deals with all our payments and what we have.
The one?
Patty was my hostess in Jamaica. Had a great time. They thanks.
We now come to MJF recognitions. Don't move the slides. You wanna read it?
Yeah. So the MGF recognitions are going out to those lions who have gone above and beyond in 2024, 2025 in all aspects. And I say my heartfelt thanks, because without them, we probably would not have achieved what we have achieved. Their leadership, their dedication, and their service was to the highest level. So I'd just like to read you the Melvin Jones Scholarship, for those who are going to be named. On behalf of the Lions Club International, congratulations on becoming a Melvin Jones Fellow. The Melvin Jones Fellowship is named for Melvin Jones, the founder of Lions Club International. It's largely due to the growth of the fellowship program that the LCIF has been able to meet humanitarian needs in communities across the world. Fellowship contributions help to bring medication to prevent verbal blindness, to restore sight, and to provide Lions Quest, and is able to continue and expand programs like this. We are able to continue and expand programs like this through the generous support of fellows such as yourself. You should take great pride in knowing that you're impacting so many lives, both in your immediate community as well as across the globe. You are becoming a Melvin Jones Fellow. We are also looking at our fundraising campaign in both to increase the impact we make in our current focus areas and expand our service to include other global causes. As a Melvin Jones Fellow, your name has been added to the list of individuals in the program. During your next visit to international headquarters, I invite you to the LCF room to see your name on this extensive list. Wear your Melvin Jones Fellowship lapel pin with pride. It represents your dedication to humanitarian service to the highest degree. Thank you for your continued dedication to LCF. So, first award goes to drum roll. Montego Bay Lions Club, Lion Damien McKenzie. Next. St. John's Lions Club, one and only, Lion Damien Hopkins. Next. Dixon Motor Lions Club, like Sharon Hastings. Next. And our own Supporter Lions Club. We don't have the awards yet, but I'm sure she'll get that sometime. Okay.
Thank you. So those were our FJFs and Lions, Leos, and Leo Lions. We could not have done this without your support to the SAI program this year. And that support has been phenomenal. And that's why we were able to really dig deep and reward some of our well-deserved Lions and Leo Lions across our sub-district. So we go on to those Lions who are FJFs still continue to give great service. And I just want to read the PMGF letter. Dear Melvin Jones Fellow, on behalf of Lions Club International Foundation, I congratulate you on receiving further recognition in the Melvin Jones Fellowship Program. As a Melvin Jones Fellow, you are already demonstrating your commitment to humanitarian service. By participating in the progressive program, you are reaffirming your dedication to the Foundation's humanitarian objectives. And it's largely due to the growth of the fellowship program that LCF can meet humanitarian and in the community worldwide. In many cases, these needs are reflected in the eyes of disadvantaged children, or perhaps made apart by the sense of hopelessness shared by those who are needlessly blind. The LCF continues to meet needs such as those with the generosity of Lions and others who contributed to the Melvin Jones Fellowship program. Your new Melvin Jones Fellowship pin is endorsed, is enclosed, and I urge you to wear it with pride. It will identify you as an ambassador of LCIO. Because of your example, you're in a position to encourage Lions and others to join you in support of LCIO. In this way, we can all work together to improve the quality of life for people around the world. I offer my deepest gratitude for your continued commitment to humanitarian service to LCIO. Sincerely, Vice President. Okay, we move to PMGF's recognition. Next. So none other than in the work that she has done in the district, I believe I can speak for all the clubs. She responded very quickly, very timely to many requests that kept coming in and still come today. She has demonstrated in all aspects that service is truly from the heart. Thank you, Landy Andrew. Thank you, the cabinet members of this year's cabinet members could not have done what we were achieving without your support. And I thank you much on behalf of the cabinet and the Lions and the Leo Lions of 760. Next. Now, this is a lion who has been outstanding in service. Welcome to the PMGF. Lion Avaloi can be called upon many times. I remember asking her to go on the board and she said, DG, not sure, and I said to her, I'm gonna make it a fun year for you to serve. And I believe when I was visiting in Jamaica, she did indicate, and Lion DG, you got your word, it was a fun year. So, Lion Avaloi, thank you for the phenomenal job and service. You led the teams very well, and we did remarkable in our district. Thank you. That's the normal one. Okay. So thank you for your dedication and commitment, making this fiscal year a productive and memorable one. Continue to ignite the flames of service. Thank you. Thanks for your any other business?
There you go. Any other business? We have one to announcements. Are there any announcements? Line, Michelle, we're gonna do the raffle tomorrow, give people sufficient time to put money into the fund. And we'll announce the winners tomorrow. So last night, Michelle to promote the raffle right now. Yeah, she knows all the prizes and everything else.
Please get a mic.
I don't need a mic. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Fellow Lions, Leos, $5. You can get a nice tasty red sweet wine from the wine shop. You were able to get a nice, beautiful pin. Oh, point. Sorry. And
Collector's item.
and a beautiful DG shirt as you see me wearing. So $5 I will be collecting. Not SRD though. I don't already have 2 more. 5 US. 5 US.
Again, Michelle. Tail twisting. And I'll call upon the tail twisters. Please get out your wallets.
Oh, yes.
You pay SRD? No, I've been told no SRD.
Let's do this. All right, the tail twister 60 court is now in session. Today we have Lion show is ready.
Yeah.
You may receive that. My legal counsel today are Lion Junior and Lion Brian. My collectors, thank you, Lisa, by Michelle. The collectors for today were carefully selected. We have Leo Michaela, sorry, please come forward. Very willing Leo reminds me of myself when I was a Leo. We have Lion June and we have Lion Alphonse. They have some nice big bags, so please be guided accordingly. Now, okay, well, Lion Amaral, you're collecting, so you go back to Lion June before we begin, and you stand right next to her. So Lion June, you're gonna be fine because I overheard you say that you were the lady in waiting and the bag lady. So I went out of my way to get you a bag. And now you are giving away the bag, so you have to fill the bag and then we can proceed. Okay, so all fines today must be paid in full before you leave the room. And any Lion or Leo found in contempt of court will pay another fine. We have minimal fines, and then we have the high offenders. The high offenders will take the walk of shame. Okay, so we will interchange between myself and my legal counsels. Okay, so we're going to do a little 1 and 2, and when the walk of shame is ready, we have Leo, Lion, Michelle, MJF on the 1s and 2s over there. She will give them some music for the walk of shame, but it's only the highest offenders. So we're going to start with fine number 1. You are hereby called Lion Julie King. Please come. Yes, please. It's the next is pretty simple anyway for me. Lion Julie, you're hereby charged with being elected as the top class bowler, the Little but Shallow Lions of Lions Club in District 60. How do you feel? Guilty-ish? Lion Julie, you can pick a collector with a brown paper bag, and then you take the walk of shame, but you wait for the music because we have a special song for you. No, if you're picking a man, that is the man over there that you pick. This is your song, you take the walk of shame. And hello, hi. As the leader, you show them exactly what you expect today. So you dance to the song that is being played. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Lion. This is it, called the elect. So there we have it, our top class.
Like really while you stay on your walk of shame, the podium was right there, and it was moving especially for you. You are the king, and you were kind of away from everybody, and something happened. Hopefully, you were away from everybody, and nobody should have seen. But you took out the inconspicuousness out of it when you blatantly shouted out that this has never happened to me before. And I don't think anybody expects that to happen to you. You are the king. You can't. Please be afraid for that. Ooh. Well, the minimum fine is $1 US or 40 SRE.
Lion. We were going to keep on. Is it here? The fine people.
Sure, sure.
You know what? Thank you so much. I'll get him when he come back then. My brother, from another mother. Guess what? Take us time. Take us time. You have a program. You skip all over the place. You talk. What's the ceremony name?
I don't know.
What do you call it?
I don't know.
You sure? How much money got you now? You're still top of the mountain. You don't pay little more. Put a 5 in the bag. Because I'll come back to you.
Hi, baby, please step forward. You're now called to the stand. Hereby charged with insinuating today at the Isle of Suriname sign that the Virgin Islands lion are not a virgin. You said that. I can call a witness. Lion Laura Jean, please stand. Did you or did you not say that I am a virgin? Surely did. Now, baby, you are hereby guilty of insinuating that the Virgin Islands lions have many virgins. Yes. So, David, please find a female collector.
Their choices.
So we're gonna call now to the stand Lion Alicia Cabral. Lion Alicia, you are charged with being unable to bend down today in your pants. Shall we go on? You are charged with asking many lions to pick up everything that you kept dropping. So it's just coincidental that your name ends with an A. Well, I think you're completely in your pants. You may have you need to take the water sail. Very well, this court session is going very well. Very well.
Where's Lion June? Lion June, I heard Lion Julie King in this in a cabinet, introduce a new dimension to a cabinet, some secretariat. And this, I don't know if I never said the right, Lion Julie, you might correct me. She's the chief innovations officer. I think she has shown a level of innovation today. Because I remember when Shirley came and stand next to her. The only time I've heard that before, I don't know, I suspect some of the radios don't know that. But back in the day, my mother used to have an old radio at home. And we used to have a thing they call a cassette tape. And I used to listen to a lot of the reggae on cassette tape. And then it was playing a certain time, I don't know, some of the radios had some faults. Like they just I'm really big for that. I'm really sorry.
So what you do?
Like, when they come back and you go down there on the phone, I can charge you 3 times a month when you come back up here, you're making the skip off your program. Yeah, man. Get your charge. You said something here. The incoming board. What year did you say? You sure? Well, no, you got it wrong. It said 24, 25, mix it up. And then we have the 4 Fs. What does the 4 F stands for? How come we didn't remember that there? Put it in the bag. Look, Marvin, while you're standing, I remember while Andrew coming up to the microphone, and I don't know if she was asking something about the mic, and you told her you put this school 1 week. Oh, it was a secret? All right.
Take back the money and hold on. Like Marvin, you come right here. In addition to the current fines, you have 3 more fines. Fine number 1. Raise your pants, let me see your socks. Put it back down. So that is not the socks you left the parade today to go and buy? Okay. So your first fine is leaving the parade to purchase a pair of socks. Did you get the pair of socks? So I saw black and white. You didn't have white in it? I know I saw white in it because I was looking. So you peeked into that. So that's 1. The next fine is Lion Faith, please. So Lion Faith, right there. I don't want you to forget anything. No, stand right here. Here. Right there. Right, that's fine. So, Lion Marvin, you charged with being unprepared when Lion Faith accidentally bumped into you today, and you were very unprepared. You said you need to be prepared. Okay, so come on, let's see, please. Guilty. You will not be charged, but you will. No, I'm not finished with you. Back into your wallet, and you're gonna come a little better because we're gonna need some hush money. Okay. So your final charge is, and your most recent charge is having major issues with keeping the microphone in its proper position. Because what you said that you said to Lion June is not what you said to me. Would you like to tell them what you said to me? Yes. I am not going to remind you. I prefer the money. Well, Michelle, I think after he pays, we need for him to have a walk of shame, so. She said. No, it's a small kid, let's go. Let's go. That's what they're doing.
Oh, boy.
Like Kevin, stand up please. I'm calling you the first time, you disappeared. You came back in, I'll call you again, you're on the phone. Mr. Timekeeper. How many times? And then pull on your hand. You sure? I swear I knew even at least 6 or 7. But when Joan was talking, you stand up and see she went like on a record from a 33 to a 45. That was the intent, to scare you. Scare something in the back. Leave my friend alone.
Nice one. Lion Julius. I know there are a few really entities there. Lion Julius has the brightest hair in the house today. And I hear you come down and apologize saying that you missed the introduction. Was it Lion June you missed or Lion June? Lion June. Even worse, because the theme of today's meeting was little but tower. Lion June is little. So how do you miss out on the theme of the meeting? And June answered that. And June, what is it? Where is she? She gone. So but you have to pay for that answer. No.
Most of us have our pains, most of us have our vests, but we were late. Some of us were tired, but I can't find everybody because I was tired too. So I'm gonna find the latest lions, but it's a trio. We're gonna call, yes, the Bajans. Lion Roll, please gather with your friends that can't relate with you. I need you to start. Lion shall pause for a minute and come get a picture of the latest lions at the meeting so that we can have memories of them. So if they're latest enough, the meeting really knows exactly what to do. A smile like when you were smiling coming in. Let's see the money in your hand. Lion, your lion shall. Thank you. Yes, pose. You pay for the lateness.
They should have been paid $1 for every minute they were late. If you look in my club, we have some legendary tail twisters. And when they twist you, your pocket will rattle. And I know because it happened to me many a times. Yes. Glad you. Yes, ma'am. Now, when I got up there to suck out the king, it was exactly 12 o'clock. That puts me in the afternoon. That's why I checked my watch when I got up there. But you were before me, and you said good afternoon. No. 9 o'clock. Can you, my witness? Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. So, I don't know what time zone you on, but I got a habit wherever I travel, as I board the plane, I set my watch. Okay? Put it in the bag.
Lion Leroy. Lion Leroy. Hi. Please pause and come. So, Lion Leroy went to say hello and she said, I hope you're not the tail twister. And he said, that doesn't make us any less friends. And I said, but I'm not gonna find. She said, I've heard that before. She said, you've heard that before. And you know what that means. If there's not a pin on that table at the back for me, then you'll have to pay a fine. She said, I've heard that before. So since you've heard that before, please come and pay.
She told me she didn't have enough money. I told her to print it.
Fines, that brings us to the end of our tale twisting. We have one final fine. It's actually for all lions. 1 second.
Well, for the rest of it, they fine? Oh, you go get them now? Okay, good.
So this fine is for all lions. So all lions be standing, please. You are hereby charged with serving with commitment, dedication, and service to your communities. You are charged with loving what you do, and you are charged with making 60 be excellent for this year. How do you plead? We deserve a party. Lions, you should all be happy for the work that we did. Thank you for serving. Thank you for being Lions with pride. Take those signs before your knees.
Clients, I know you're hungry. Thank you. Everybody. I'll stop very shortly. Tell Twisted to the music job. Made it rather easy to take the money and sell it on pockets. So I feel like
Yourself supposed to pay too.
I think I paid them the collectors with it. The collectors.
The taking place of the 66th of District 60B convention, the date is not announced, but it is 50 in the lovely island. Our own district after that line, PM there, wrap this up in all terms.
Diversity and gratitude are powerful concepts that can bring people together and foster a sense of community. We have enjoyed a sense of community for the past 3 days. We have at the 4Fs, and I was educated in this, my mind went all over the place trying to figure it out. The 4Fs for Suriname, fun, fellowship, food, and arts. So let's not forget that. So that shows even in that there is diversity, because we celebrated those 4Fs in various ways. But as the Jamaican song lyric says, gratitude is a must. Hence my purpose today. But before I say thanks, I think I missed out a wonderful opportunity in my presentation to congratulate both the first Vice District Governor and the second Vice District Governor elect. I am excited. I look forward to working with you both next year. So I need you to correct that. As we spoke about, as we thought just a moment ago about diversity, I ordered a fruit plate yesterday morning at breakfast. And I was shocked and surprised at the massive platter that the young lady brought to me. But it reminded me of the very things that we experienced here, the difference. And how we work together, because those foods were good. And Julie and myself, we tackled it, we were proud of ourselves. But there were so many foods, they looked different, they tasted different. But together, we made this beautiful fruit plate. And so today, I want to like some of our participants to some of the foods I enjoyed on that pattern. Then Hyacinth, I start with you. You're welcome. Reminded me of the light sheep. The light sheep was soft on the inside, on the outside, but it had a core spread. And that reminded me so much of you. So thank you, Lion Hyacinth. Lion has come to chairs, Linda and Sherwin, who spoke to us, gave us the reports on those committees. And I will put in that group Lion Marvin, although I would like to deal with him a little bit separately. Mr. Lion Lindell and Lion Sherwin reminded me of the right banana. We sometimes take the right banana for granted, and we forget how much hassle, how much nutrients we get out of that simple food. Hence my two friends over there. Now, Lion Marvin, hardworking, efficient. But you might not have been flawless. I still trying to find a food that is hardworking, efficient, but sometimes flawed. Anyway, we thank you because I think you've done an excellent job in making the best person with the elections. So we had the Leo objects read by a Leo, and we have the code of ethics read by a Lion. We want to thank them both because most of us in our experience, those two things being read, and because of its pronunciation or punctuation, it changes the meaning. We never had that problem. So they remind me of the orange, bright in color and very juicy. Okay. So we have greetings from our council chair, Dr. Carlisle, warm greetings and a welcome. And he kept the fun theme going, and he reminded me of the berries. Just a mixture, that's Lion Carlisle for you. A mixture of flavors and colors. Depends on where you get it, what you get. You know, that kind of thing. And then our international director, Lion Anthony, he reminded me of the pineapple. You can be fooled by the color, right? Because sometimes the whitest looking pineapple is sweet, really satisfying to the taste. We enjoyed having it. And you know what I like to how he reminded us. I cannot remember 3 of the 4 B's for District 60B. But he said best, beautiful, boundless, and something else. Okay, that's us. Let us not forget. So to the Lions who proposed and seconded the nominations for second vice district governor, first vice district governor, and the district governor, reminded me of the proposal. Colorful, with an impactful today. Okay? I am district governor. You know something though? You know, I just said to know down here. You reminded me of the pink grapefruit. You know, the grapefruit, I don't know, for me, the grapefruit looks masculine, as does Lion Marvin, don't get me wrong. But the pink kind of soft. Such a gentle soul. And Mr. Governor, I want you to wipe that smile off your face. You still have a month and a half. You see, he insisted I actually could sit here. He insisted that I sit in his seat. I never really enjoyed it. So, Lion Allen, I ordered a juice, plum juice. And I'm going to tell you why you remind me. I didn't know you very well. I used to see you before. And I thought you were very aloof. Kind of listener. And then I got to taste you. Wait, what? And you were a surprise. So, to the awesome ITT, that is the tail twisting team, to all other participants on the program, and of course, to you all, layers and lads. There was a fruit that I was tasting for the first night, dragon fruit. That one, it didn't look like something you should eat. But then we tasted it. And what I liked is the intense red. And it reminds me of the spirit of rice. We're serious about this thing, right? And in it, those little black specks. That could be the little peaches that we have, the little bumps that we have to go over. And we still, we get that nice redness after. So, Lance, thank you all.
1 minute.
I'm Judy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Guys, it's been a long day, and lunch is falling. The tilt is just fine. $133 US. Thank you very much. We're gonna wrap up very quickly with the district governor song, and we'll move to the one right after. But before, I'd like once again to express my heartfelt thanks to all who made this 65th convention possible. I would like to thank all the Lions who journeyed here. I know it was very, very difficult to get Suriname. I'm hoping that in the future, we will be able to see much more live videos in Suriname in the near future. Given the fact that lots is going to be happening in this country, lots of development, lots of oil and gas, and forestry, lovely things, which hopefully will transcend to more lions and deals and everything else coming here. And it will also be able to become a Suriname. But I do want to thank you and I would wish you all safe travel overseas from Zanzibar Fatura. And once again, I do express heartfelt thanks for a wonderful, really fantastic year of service. And we should give yourselves a really, really well, we'll move into the district of the song and we'll have a resolution. Let's get started again on the night.
This world, we see the need. Lions and Leos, we take the lead. Actions speak louder than any words. Igniting service, let it be heard. Lions and Leos with open hands, helping others. The Lions brand, ignite the service. Let us lead together. We fulfill the need across the lands in every street. Compassion's call, we shall meet. Kindness in action, small or grand, in unity. Together we stand. Lions and Leos with open hands, helping others. The Lions brand, ignite the service. Let love lead. Together we fulfill the need. Let's be the change in every heart. With every act, we play our part. For in giving, we receive. Lions and Leos, in this we believe. Lions and Leos with open hands, helping others. The Lions brand, ignite the service. Let love lead. Together we fulfill the need. So let's ignite igniting hope, hand in hand.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Motion carried. This meeting stands adjourned at 2:29.